Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow broke. No money, no job, no backup plan. Just you, your worn-out sneakers, and a city full of strangers. What would you do? Believe it or not, Brian Tracy, now a world-famous success coach, started from that exact place. Broke, alone, rock bottom. But instead of giving up, he figured out something powerful. Getting rich isn't about luck. It's about knowing the game. And once you learn the rules, you play smarter. You level up. You win. In this video, we're revealing the exact wealth-building playbook Brian used to go from nothing to millions. This could be your turning point. Let's dive in. Rule number 1. Money is not your enemy. It's your employee. For most people, money is either a mystery or, even worse, something they fear. They chase it, worship it, and sometimes even let it control their lives. They think it's this magical force that can make or break them. But Brian Tracy, one of the most successful wealth coaches of our time, says the truth is much simpler. Money is just a tool. It's not some mystical power. It's a resource that, when understood and used properly, can help you build the life you want. Think about money like this. Every dollar you earn is like an employee. If you spend that dollar carelessly, it's like firing that employee. It's gone and won't be able to help you again. But if you decide to invest that dollar, it's like putting your money to work for you. Instead of just sitting around, it starts to generate more money. And here's the secret. When you put money to work, it doesn't just stay as $1, it multiplies. Just like a hardworking employee who hires more workers to help, your money can grow by itself. Over time, those small investments compound and bring in even more income, creating a snowball effect that builds your wealth. This is how you go from having nothing to building something that lasts. It's not about luck or waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's about learning how to use the resources you have in the right way. Brian Tracy teaches that wealth is not about having a high salary or hitting the jackpot. It's about making smart, consistent decisions with your money, decisions that allow your money to grow and work for you, just like an army of workers. By investing wisely, you'll gradually move from struggling with your finances to building a lasting, growing empire. And the best part? It all starts with understanding that money is a tool, and with the right mindset, it can be your most powerful asset. Rule number 2. You don't need a fortune to get started. Brian Tracy often shares the story of a woman who started with nothing but a pair of used detergent bottles and a dishwasher job. She wasn't born into wealth, and she didn't have anyone handing her money or offering her opportunities. What she had was a sharp mindset, an understanding of how to make her money work for her, and an unwavering determination to improve her life. She wasn't in a hurry to make millions overnight. Instead, she focused on small, consistent actions. Every day, she saved what little she could. She learned how to invest wisely, starting with small amounts, often just a few coins here and there. She didn't get discouraged by how little she had in the beginning. Instead, she understood that small actions, compounded over time, would lead to significant results. Eventually, those small investments added up. Her portfolio grew. Her financial knowledge expanded. She built $1 million portfolio from scratch, all thanks to the power of smart saving, investing, and staying focused on her long-term goals. What's important here is that you don't need a lot of money to get started. Most people mistakenly think that they need a large lump sum of cash or a big break to start building wealth. The truth is, you just need to begin, no matter how small your starting point. Whether it's saving a few dollars every week, learning about investments, or starting a side hustle, each small step is part of the bigger picture. The key takeaway is this: success doesn't come from waiting for the perfect opportunity to fall into your lap. It comes from taking action, even when it seems like you don't have enough to make a difference. Over time, those small actions compound and turn into something much bigger. You don't need to be rich to start your journey toward wealth, but you do need to start. And the sooner you do, the sooner you'll start seeing the results. The road to financial freedom begins with just one step. Rule number 3. High income means nothing if you're broke inside. You might think that earning a high salary means you're automatically set for life, but here's the truth. Wealth isn't about what you make. It's about what you keep and what you grow. Take, for example, doctors who earn $300,000 a year but still find themselves living paycheck to paycheck. It sounds crazy, right? But it's a common reality. Why does this happen? Because even with a high income, if you're not saving or investing wisely, all that money just slips through your fingers. It's easy to get caught up in lifestyle inflation, living bigger and spending more just because you can. But that's not how wealth is built. Building wealth is about developing the habit of saving and investing, no matter how small the amount. Even saving just $5 a day can make a huge difference over time. It's not about the size of the amount, it's about the consistency. When you save and invest regularly, you start to build the muscle of financial discipline. You develop the habit, and most importantly, you create the mindset of someone who's focused on growing their wealth, not just spending it. What's even more powerful is that those small amounts, over time, start to compound. The more you focus on saving and investing consistently, the more your wealth will grow, and the less likely you are to fall into the trap of living paycheck to paycheck. It's the habit and mindset that create long-term financial success, not the size of your paycheck. So, no matter where you're starting from, the key is to take control of your finances today, even with small steps. Your wealth-building journey begins with simple actions, and it's those actions that will pave the way for greater financial freedom. Rule number 4, stop repeating broke habits. If your family struggled with money, it doesn't mean you have to follow the same path. You can break the cycle. Brian Tracy says it's time to get out of debt, save aggressively, and invest early. These are the foundations for creating financial freedom and ensuring that the struggles of the past don't define your future. The first step is to take control of your finances. Start by eliminating debt. This frees up your money and gives you the power to make decisions rather than be held back by what you owe. Once you're debt-free, you can focus on saving as much as possible. The earlier you start, the better. Time is one of your biggest allies when it comes to wealth building, and the sooner you start saving, the more your money can grow. But it doesn't stop there. Think differently, move differently, live differently. This means changing your mindset about money. Instead of seeing it as a source of stress or something to chase, start seeing it as a tool to create opportunities. The way you think, the actions you take, and the decisions you make today can completely transform your financial future. By breaking free from the financial struggles of your past, you can set yourself up for a life of wealth and independence. It's all about making smarter choices, adopting new habits, and staying disciplined in your journey. Don't let your family's past determine your future. Take control, change your mindset, and build a new legacy. Rule number 5, fear is a liar. Many people dream of success and wish they had the resources or opportunities to make it happen. But the truth is, waiting for the perfect moment or hoping for a handout only leads to missed chances. The real reason most people fail isn't because they tried and failed, it's because they never took that first step. They stayed stuck in overthinking, fear, or procrastination, and in doing so, missed out on the opportunity to learn and grow. The most important thing you need isn't a trust fund or some grand inheritance. What you need is a game plan. A clear, actionable roadmap that you can follow step by step. A game plan gives you direction. It keeps you focused on what matters, even when the road gets tough or uncertain. It's not about having all the answers or getting everything right from the start, but about having a clear vision of what you want and taking consistent actions toward it. And while the plan is crucial, belief is what keeps it all together. Without belief, the best game plan in the world is just a piece of paper. Belief is the energy that drives you to keep going, even when you face obstacles. It's the faith that no matter how hard things get, you'll eventually make it through and come out stronger on the other side. Belief in yourself and your plan is the engine that pushes you forward, especially when times are tough. Belief also means having the courage to step out of your comfort zone. It means trusting that the little steps you take today will lead to big results tomorrow. So, even if you don't have all the resources or a perfect strategy, starting is the most important part. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds success. You don't need to wait for the right time, because the right time is now. Make your plan, believe in it, and most importantly, take the first step. Every successful person started with nothing but a plan and the belief that they could make it work. You can too. Rule number 6, don't let your money sit there like a couch potato. The key to wealth building isn't just about earning more money. It's about making your money work for you. Don't just leave it sitting idle in your pocket or under your mattress. Take that money and put it in an investment account where it can grow. Let it hustle for you. even when you're sleeping. This is where the magic happens. Money that works while you sleep is the secret to building long-term wealth. Banks aren't just vaults for your cash. They are powerful tools that can help you grow your wealth. You don't need to be an expert to use them effectively. Take advantage of their automatic savings features, where a small portion of your income is moved into a savings account automatically. Set up smart budgets that track your expenses and help you make better financial decisions. And don't forget about auto investing, where you invest in the stock market or other opportunities regularly without having to think about it every month. By utilizing these tools, you're playing the game smart, not scared. The world of finance can feel intimidating at times, but the key is not to freeze up in fear. Start with what you have and make small, consistent moves that add up over time. With the right tools at your disposal and the right mindset, you'll be building wealth in no time. Rule number 7. Clarity creates cash. What's your goal? Is it a $10,000 emergency fund? Becoming debt-free in 12 months? Or maybe you're dreaming of starting a new business? Whatever your goal is, it's time to break it down into actionable steps. Start by setting clear, achievable milestones. Don't just think of the big picture. Focus on the small steps that lead you there. For example, if your goal is to build a $10,000 emergency fund, break it down into monthly or weekly savings targets. Every dollar you save is one step closer to your goal. Track every dollar. Whether it's through an app, a spreadsheet, or simply keeping a ledger, make sure you're aware of where your money is going. The more closely you track your spending, the more you can identify areas to save or cut back. And most importantly, make every cent fight for you. Don't let your money sit idly by. Put it to work. Invest it, save it, and be strategic with your spending. Remember, small efforts today lead to massive rewards tomorrow. Every little action you take gets you closer to the life you're building. Keep moving forward, step by step. Rule number 8. Educate yourself religiously. Money isn't just something that you earn, spend, and save. It's a tool that can work for you if you understand how to use it. This means that just like any skill, you need to learn how to manage, grow, and multiply it. The more you educate yourself, the better your financial decisions will be. When you start learning about credit, for example, you'll begin to understand how to leverage it properly, whether it's using credit cards responsibly or securing loans with favorable terms. Understanding taxes is crucial because it's not just about earning money, but also about keeping as much of it as possible by understanding deductions, tax brackets, and even how to legally minimize what you owe. Knowing how to identify and build your assets is another game changer. This isn't just about owning things like a house or car. It's about finding things that grow in value over time, like stocks, real estate, and even intellectual property. Once you learn how to acquire and manage these assets, your wealth can compound exponentially. Then, there's ROI, return on investment. Simply put, it's about evaluating whether your money is working hard enough. Are your investments earning you a solid return, or are they stagnant? The more you understand how to calculate and maximize ROI, the more strategic you'll become in choosing your investments. Brian Tracy emphasizes that one book can change your life. Why? Because reading can provide the knowledge and mindset shifts that unlock your path to financial success. A single book on wealth building, investing, or personal finance can expose you to strategies and principles that you may never have considered before. And once you understand these concepts, you'll be able to apply them to your life and start seeing real results. Remember, wealth is not about a single paycheck or big windfall. It's about making smart, consistent choices over time. The more you educate yourself, the more confident you'll become in managing your finances and making informed decisions. So, don't just wait for things to happen. Take charge of your learning, your investments, and your financial future. Rule number 9. Your mindset is your ceiling. If you grew up hearing things like money is evil or rich people are selfish, those beliefs can silently shape your financial future in a way that holds you back. Without even realizing it, you might be sabotaging your own success because you've been conditioned to think negatively about wealth. It's time to break free from that mindset and rewire your thinking. The truth is, wealth is not bad. In fact, it's power. The kind of power that can make a huge difference when it's in the right hands. With wealth, you can help others, create opportunities, and have a much greater impact on the world around you. Think about it. People with money are the ones who can fund charities, support causes, and invest in businesses that create jobs and innovations. So instead of viewing wealth as something negative or selfish, start seeing it as a tool for positive change. When you have money, you have the ability to make choices that align with your values, whether that's creating more freedom for yourself, supporting your loved ones, or giving back to your community. It's not about hoarding money. It's about using it as a resource to do more good in the world. Changing your perspective on money is one of the most powerful steps you can take toward financial freedom. It's time to stop seeing wealth as something to fear and start seeing it as the powerful tool it is. Once you do, you'll unlock a whole new level of possibility for your life. Rule number 10. Your circle is either your rocket fuel or your anchor. Surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the most powerful actions you can take to level up your life. If you're constantly surrounded by dreamers, doers, and big thinkers, their energy will rub off on you. You'll find yourself thinking bigger, acting bolder, and believing in your own potential. But here's the flip side. Toxic energy is real, and it can drain you. People who complain, settle, or discourage you from chasing your dreams will only hold you back. Cut those connections off. It's not about being harsh, but about protecting your mindset and your goals. When you hang out with winners, people who take risks, learn from their mistakes, and push forward despite setbacks, you'll start to adopt their mindset. You'll begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles, solutions instead of problems. You'll naturally elevate your thinking and actions to match theirs. So, take a good look at the people you spend the most time with. If they aren't pushing you to be better, it might be time to reassess. By surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you, you'll set yourself on a path to success and start thinking like a winner. It's not just about who you know, it's about who you let shape your future. Rule number 11. Be weird. Be obsessed. Be unapologetic. Most billionaires, at some point, were labeled as crazy, delusional, or even impossible dreamers. People thought their ideas were ridiculous, but they didn't let that stop them. They didn't wait for approval from anyone, friends, family, or society. They stayed focused on their vision, kept pushing forward, and kept believing in their dreams, even when the world thought they were out of their minds. Here's the thing, you don't need approval to succeed. The people around you may not always understand your goals or the risks you're willing to take, and that's okay. It's not their journey to walk, it's yours. What you need isn't validation from others. What you need is focus. Focus on your goals. Focus on the steps you need to take to get there. Stay disciplined, stay consistent, and don't let distractions or negativity shake your confidence. When you stop waiting for permission and start moving toward your goals with unwavering focus, that's when things begin to change. The world's most successful people weren't waiting for anyone's green light. They were too busy lighting their own path. And so should you. Rule number 12. Emotions matter. Positive energy is like rocket fuel for your performance. It keeps you motivated, focused, and ready to tackle whatever challenges come your way. When you're surrounded by uplifting, inspiring people and environments, your energy levels soar and your productivity skyrockets. You're more creative, more determined, and you make smarter decisions. On the flip side, negative energy is like a weight around your ankles. It holds you back, drains your enthusiasm, and clouds your judgment. Negative people, toxic situations, and constant stress can sap your drive and leave you feeling stuck. It's easy to get caught up in that negativity, but if you don't protect your peace, it can completely derail your success. So, guard your energy fiercely. It's not just about keeping your sanity. It's about keeping your path to success clear. Choose to surround yourself with people who lift you up, environments that energize you, and activities that recharge you. When you prioritize peace, you open the door to better decision-making, more growth, and ultimately, more success. Rule number 13. Chase purpose, not just profit. Money is just the fuel, but what's your vehicle? Without a clear purpose, it's easy to get lost in the journey. The real power behind success is your why. That's what pushes you forward when times get tough, when the money feels too far out of reach, or when obstacles seem insurmountable. Look at the biggest names in the game: Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. These billionaires didn't start their journey by chasing wealth. They were driven by a bigger mission. Musk is on a quest to make humanity multiplanetary. Gates is focused on improving global health. Buffett has always been about wise investing and long-term impact. Their why became their guiding light, and it carried them through the toughest moments. When you know your why, money isn't just a goal, it's a tool to amplify your impact. Focus on the mission, and the money will follow. Final rule: give back. Always. Brian Tracy says it best: the more you give, the more the universe finds a way to give back to you. But here's the secret: it's not just about money. When you give, you open the door for more than just financial returns. You get something even more powerful, meaning. Giving isn't just about donating money or material things. It's about sharing your time, your knowledge, and your energy. Helping others, whether it's through mentorship, volunteering, or simply being kind, creates a ripple effect. And that energy comes back to you in ways you can't even imagine, whether it's through deeper relationships, unexpected opportunities, or even the satisfaction of knowing you've made a positive impact. At the end of the day, true wealth isn't just in your bank account. It's in how much you've given, how much you've lifted others, and how you've made the world a better place. The more you give, the more it all comes full circle. Here's the bottom line: wealth isn't about luck, it's about making a choice. The choice to change your mindset, build the right habits, and put in the work to make it happen. So what's your dream income? $10,000 a month, $100,000 a year, or maybe $1 million? Drop your number in the comments, just the number. Let's manifest it. Let's create it. Let's make it real. If you're ready to take the next step in your financial journey, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more tips on building your wealth. This is the Money Channel, and your rich life starts today. Let's build it step by step.